My name is Ambassador Desmond Akawo. I'm the Nigerian ambassador to South Korea. I've been in Korea for the past 6 years as a Nigerian ambassador, and I'm equally serving as the Dean of the African ambassadors in Korea. We have about 17 ambassadors in Korea. My early days as a child, I grew up with my parents, my father, my mother, who have actually a very strong Christian background, and I lived virtually with them, especially at the early stage of my primary education. I lived with them, and of course the normal routine of the day is you wake up, you must pray before you take your bath and head to school, and coming back you get involved in one or two domestic activities like the washing of dishes and washing of your clothes, and have some lessons. Sundays you must go to the church where you worship and take part in the church activities. And most Saturdays you sit by the side of the parents and they tell you some folk tales, some stories of our background as Africans, some stories about the family tree, about the family life. Quite interesting, because you hear about grandpaps and grandmoms you never met. You hear about the life they live, and all this go to fashion your mode of life, because you see yourself as a member of a family with a particular identity, and you try to live that, and you owe the family quite a lot in your interaction with the society. First, there is this obligation that you must never do anything that will bring shame to the family or disrepute to the family. So you are very conscious of your behavior outside, because when you are caught, the first question will be, whose son is this or whose daughter is this? So those things are very conscious in your mind, so you try to behave in such a manner that to portray the family in a very good light. And this affected our lifestyle and shaped our ways of life. The family system is so tight: respect for seniority, respect for elders, and greetings. You must greet elders, even if the seniority is just by 1 day or one week. You must offer your greetings to the elders before they respond. It's been quite interesting, and in the school these things are equally indicated. And then the vernacular language which we speak, you are taught to speak your vernacular once in a while, so that you do not forget your root. So the familyhood helped in the upbringing, because that is actually the foundation of life, the family system, and that shaped our way of life. And at particular intervals, especially during holidays, you are asked to visit uncles and spend some days with uncles and relations, so that you could equally see the way of life of other families. And most cases, you see uncles that have made good strides. I used to have an uncle who was a manager in a company, and anytime you stay with him, it tends to be a role model, and you want to aspire to be like him. If you have uncles who are medical doctors or engineers, that now becomes your aspiration in life, to be like Uncle A or Uncle B or Auntie A, Auntie B, who have made success in life. So interaction with family members who have equally made success becomes a roadmap to your aspiration, and they become your role model, and you want to aspire to be like them. And of course they will always tell you that the foundation or the input of their success is hard work, and that tends to shape your life. That's actually the basic experience as a child growing up.